All right. Well, hello everyone. It's Cinaeth coming back with Celeste, a game that I think has been talked about more than any other game in this marathon. um, but this is going to be what many of you will see on the schedule as dialogue percent, which you could also call any percent with no cutscene skips. So while I set up Drake, what do you want to tell us about the game a little bit?
Well, I mean, I don't think I'm gonna have to spend too much time telling the guys here about this. I'm sure most people are familiar with it, if not. But basically, Celeste is the story of Madeline and battling, and them coming to terms with one another, and on a climb up a mountain. It's got some absolutely wicked controls, in the sense that it's just so nice to play. Um, yeah. With this particular category, though, what we're going to be doing here is Cinaeth is going to be running basically any percent, except we're going to be doing all of the dialogue sequences as we go through. So every time we have to stop to talk to someone, as you normally would on the any percent route, all the cutscenes, we're going to actually be going through them. And my understanding is you are going to not just read them out, Cinaeth, but something else.
Um, Well, originally the it was going to be read everything, or it was going to be mash through text boxes as fast as I could. All the text boxes would still come up, the cutscenes would still come up. I would just be mashing through everything to try and complete the game as fast as I could. But now we're actually going to read every text box that we come into, and we're going to rename the file so that you get you get a little bit of surprise later. Hopefully, this works this time. I looked it up.
Yeah,
This is supposed to be how you spell it, so
wasn't it
don't
like we
blame
had
me.
one too many Ha's last year or something like that?
I don't remember. I don't remember. So hopefully I can redeem myself this time. So yeah. If any of you want to know about the game, anything about the game, if you have any problems with depression, suicide, hurtful thoughts, anything like that, this game is for you. Let me just tell you that right now. Pay very close attention to the storyline. Let's get going.
And yeah, and that's one of the things about this game as well that really, really ties up nicely with this particular marathon because of the charity that we're raising the money for.
And chat, just remember, just breathe. Why are you so nervous? This is a good time to talk now because there's not a lot of text boxes.
So yeah, so we've got Madeline, as you can see, and we climb up walls. There's a little dash ability which we don't have access to just yet. But once Cinaeth gets that as well, he's also going to be using some tech which is fairly advanced. The game does actually teach it to you, but in the much later stages that you actually have to unlock by basically finding additional collectibles. The hearts are a big one, I believe. Is it the hearts that access farewell and everything?
Yeah, the hearts, the strawberries, all of that can access farewell core. There's a bunch of different extra stuff you can do in this game. There's A sides, B sides, C sides. But basically, Madeline's getting to the bottom of the mountain right now, talking to the old lady who lives at the bottom of the mountain. And she's telling the old lady that she wants to climb the mountain. And the old lady is telling her, you're going to see things up this mountain that you're not ready for.
And yeah, and in fact, that is the big point of the game and the story and how it develops. And it's all about the things that she sees and what it makes her realize about herself. And the main thing that we're going to see, which I don't think we see for a couple of levels yet, but is Madeline, which is effectively the darkness within Madeline, the negativity and the things that drive her down.
Definitely. So unfortunately, my live split isn't working. The on-screen timer that you see in the upper left-hand corner is accurate, though. So that's the timer we're going to go by.
Yeah, so with live split for this game as well, it does pause on loads. So when we're between levels, when it's loading, the game is paused. It's only when you're actually in the level playing that the timer is going, which is why that timer at the top there is accurate to what we're seeing. So this section as well, this entire first level can be done without dashing. It is a lot slower, and it requires a couple of little bits of tech here. But one of the more advanced bits of tech that Cinaeth is already doing here, which you see, is he's doing these little corner jumps, where you see it there, sort of, where he's just getting slightly more height up random corners as he's trying to get up more. But yeah, not a huge amount to talk about in this first level. It's literally just going to be Cinaeth just plowing through it as quick as he can, because that's the point of a speedrun.
Well, I'll take this chance then and shoot out an announcement saying that the D&D name an NPC for Dungeons and Dragons, the next 3 names to be named will be going towards bosses for the D&D session tomorrow. So if you want to get donations in to name some bosses, it's only a $20 reward. And on top of that, you can still choose a target and vote in a poll if you want, on top of getting your reward. So if you want to do that, you can do that.
I mean, I definitely want to see what some of these people are going to come up with for boss names.
Yeah. And I'm also going to take this chance, since we're at the beginning of Celeste, to speak a little bit about the charity we're currently raising money for.
I'm about to get a text box, by the way.
We'll get the text box done and then jump back in with it by all means.
Yeah,
she
says, I'm exhausted. She's lighting a fire here. She's basically at the top of this prelude area. Bird lands on her head, and she's like, I already can tell this is going to be a terrible adventure to go up this mountain. This might have been a mistake. And that's the end of chapter 1. Yeah, if you want to go ahead and promote that, I can pause and wait for the next level, because there'll be a lot more text coming up here.
Yeah.
Well, real quick, this year's charity, we're currently raising money for To Write Love on Our Arms. They're a non-profit movement dedicated to presenting hope and finding help for people struggling with depression, addiction, self-injury, and suicide. They exist to encourage, inform, inspire, and also invest directly into the treatment of recovery. This means that you don't have to go climb a mystical mountain to discover yourself. There are people out there that can help you.
And to be honest, I would definitely suggest speaking to some people before you just go climbing mountains. Because, I mean, we've seen how quickly Madeline's got started there and is already regretting that decision. So, Cinaeth, why don't you take us into the next level and we'll get through these text boxes.
Alright, so this is Old Sight coming up here. Strawberries will impress your friends, but that's about it. Only collect them if you really want to. Alright, so we've just woken up from our little nap, and things don't seem quite right. Things are a little weird. If I had gone back to talk to the top of the area there, the text would have looked really messed up.
And if you just saw there where Cinaeth basically jumped off the spikes, that is one of those little spike jumps that we were talking about, where the spikes don't quite hit the corner of the actual ledge there. So it is possible to just get on that ledge and pixel and get a jump out of it. So we just came across a magic mirror that released an evil doppelganger, it looked like. And so yeah, that's our first encounter with Madeline right there. And we're gonna get more text boxes here in just 2 seconds. Whoops. Wahaha, darling, slow down. Who said that? Oh, I'm simply a concerned observer. Are you me? I'm part of you. Why would part of me look so creepy? This is what I just look like, okay? Deal with it. Sorry, I didn't mean. Forget about it. I can't tell you what a relief it is to finally get out of your head. But look, I'm worried about us. We need a hobby, but this? I know, it sounds crazy, but I need to climb this mountain. You are many things, more darling, but you are not a mountain climber. Who says I can't be? I know it's not your strong suit, but be reasonable for once. You have no idea what you're getting into. You can't handle this.
That is exactly why I need to do this. Are you the weak part of me or the lazy part? I'm the pragmatic part. And I'm trying to be diplomatic here. Let's go home. Together. No thanks.
So yeah, so as you can see now, Badlin is most certainly following us in this little section. One of the things I want to mention, you may have noticed Cinaeth die once or twice, and one of the things about this game is it's not easy. It takes a lot of practice to get to the level that Cinaeth's playing, and there's a lot more of room for improvement that Cinaeth's got himself. But one of the things for this is that while the game is a challenge in gameplay sense, it is also not really super punishing, because you just get reset back to the room that you're in at the very start of it, which is very nice. And it most certainly lends to that progressive story that we have in this game of overcoming things. I love that dodge there. Where you jump over the one battle and go straight through the next one.
I totally did that. I gotta wait.
Ah, we're fine. Very nice backup there to get through that room comfortably.
Ah!
That is not the corner jump you're looking for, my friend.
There's also another character in this game that we haven't actually met yet. You can find him in Chapter 1. We will see him a little bit later. So here's some more text boxes. So normally, for cutscenes, I can hit pause. I can go down to hit to press skip cutscene. I usually have a button on my controller that can do it for me. Hello? What? Are you calling from a payphone? Yeah. No, wait. You called me. What are you talking about? It doesn't matter. I'm in trouble. I'm being chased by someone. I don't really understand what's going on, but I know I'm in danger. I can feel it. You only call me when you're panicking in the middle of the night. You don't have to make up some ridiculous story just to get my attention. I'm not making it up. You always do this. Shh. It's alright. Calm down. I'm sorry, sweetheart. Talk to me. I'm climbing Celeste Mountain. I found this old mirror and it shattered, but part of me escaped and... I'm dreaming, aren't I? Of course you're dreaming. I haven't spoken to you in months. Why would I start now? Ugh. Why am I even climbing the stupid mountain? I'm wondering the same thing. It's time to give up and go home. I just love this part.
Yeah, in case anybody has any questions about that part there, just remember, dreams don't have to make sense.
So we just saw Theo up above me, where I just went by. We're not going to go talk to him. So the donation incentive that I was trying to go for was to get every single text box through the storyline, but since we don't have to do that, we're just skipping it because it burns time.
It does indeed burn time. It does indeed. There is a lot of text boxes in this game if you actually go looking for them.
Hello?
But it all does inform the story.
Hey, Mom. What a nice surprise. How was your trip? It's okay. I'm just kind of overwhelmed. Oh no, are you having another panic attack? Focus on your breathing, honey. I'm here. What's going on?
And that is the end of chapter 2.
I only died twice. Not bad. Considering.
Oh, yeah.
So this next part is we're coming up to the hotel, the Celestial Hotel. Be proud of your death count. The more you die, the more you're learning. Keep going.
And this game does have those constant, unusual comments like that that are just encouraging. So what Cinaeth's doing there is a little trick where by transitioning through the screen he's able to regain his dash, so that's going to allow him to climb up and get the key rather than take the long way around.
Welcome. May I help you? Are you a ghost? A ghost? Don't be silly. I am the concierge of this fine establishment. Welcome to the world-renowned Celestial Resort Hotel. Mr. Oshiro, at your service. 2 guests in one day. Business is really picking up. How long will you be staying with us? Oh, I'm just passing through. I'm climbing the mountain. You have a back exit? A back exit? Just passing through, this will not do. You know, I can still hear you, right? In any case, our rear service door is reserved for hotel staff only. However, our top floor presidential suite features a world-class view of the peak. Yes, you'll be quite comfortable up there. Maybe I can get on the roof from there and climb down the back. The presidential suite, marvelous idea, Oshiro. What is your name for our records? I'm Wahaha. But again, I'm really not interested in staying. Right this way, Miss Wahaha. There's one more text box right here. It appears to be a very old and dusty guest book. Many of the pages are damaged or missing. Comments, however, are glowing. We'll never forget our time here. I've never felt more at peace. Thank you. I missed it. I think the next text box is like 30. Actually, it's coming up here in like a few seconds.
Yeah, this level is quite text box heavy compared to some.
Please follow me closely, Miss Wahaha. The elevator is just down the hall. The hotel is in pretty rough shape. Is it really open for business? Of course we're open. The Celestial Resort Hotel would never close during prime tourism season. Rough shape? What did she mean by that? Oh, please allow me to carry your luggage. My bag? No thanks, I'll keep it. Very well. What a peculiar guest.
So in case anyone's wondering, with those strawberries that fly away, that's as soon as you dash on a screen with a strawberry with wings, they fly away. It's still possible to collect them until they're completely off, playable area. But yeah, that's what's causing them to actually fly away there.
Every once in a while you're going to see me transition to a previous game that I've already been in, especially in this level and some future levels that you may see. That's because everything, as soon as I get onto the screen that moves, is in a certain rotation. If you die, it actually starts moving while you're still on the dead screen. So the timing actually ends up being different as soon as you load in. But if you reload the screen... Sorry, I had to focus there because I had to look at the timing. The timing will always be the same compared to when you normally load in on the screen, if that makes any sense. I really must implore you to keep up. I'm running a world-class establishment here. I don't have time to wait around for the meandering guests. You really don't have to wait for me. I'm just looking for a way through this place. Oh, sure, you idiot. The customer is always right. Business is finally picking up and you lose your temper? Oh, of course, Mufwahaha. My serious apologies. I was out of line. Please, feel free to explore at your leisure.
So yeah, this room's a little bit of a maze, and we're going to go into, I believe it's 3 separate offshoots, is that right? It's been a while since I've played this bit.
Yeah, so there are 3 areas that you can go into. You can do them in any order you want to. Arg! This clutter is out of control. When did this happen? I don't even know where to begin. Mr. Oshiro, do you run this whole place by yourself? You're right, Miss Wahaha. I'll never sort this mess out alone. It's hopeless. That's not what I meant. Just breathe, Mr. Oshiro, breathe. It's just a little spring cleaning. Well, more than a little. But I can help. You're too kind, but I wouldn't even bother. It's a lost cause. And now the free areas open up, and I can go in any of these areas I want. The speedrun has a specific way you do it. And there's actually 2 different ways. Hold on. Got it?
Very nice.
I did not do that right, though. There we go. That's what I meant to do.
Yeah, so also with each of these sections, each one is going to clear out a different item from the debris that's just floating around the map. So you've got like the luggage ones like this. There's one for laundry, and there's one for like books and stuff. And yeah, after each one, we will talk to Oshiro.
I haven't even begun cleaning, and this is already cleaning, and already I feel like a renewed lightness of spirit. That's the power of positive thinking. Actually, I cleared out some of the clutter for you. Oh yes, thank you, Miss Wahaha. But please, relax and let the hotel staff handle it. Oh sure, you fool, you're losing her. Guests don't want to spend their time cleaning. Are you okay? Yes, of course. This is the finest hotel you'll ever visit, you'll see. How could I let my problems pile up like this? And he does have more text boxes, but we're trying to go fast here.
Yeah, Shiro does have a lot to say. But again, all of it just falls very well into that narrative about this game, about how it's, you know, it's okay to have issues. Which, you know, it's a recurring theme that you pick up on as you go through the game. But yeah, as you see, Cinaeth again making sure we look at the second one of these little sections. And that's going to clear up all our bugs.
It's looking quite nicer in here. Can you show me to the exit now? But Miss Wahaha, you barely enjoyed the myriad of luxuries that our hotel has to offer. We can talk more once I finish cleaning. I'm very busy. Yes, young people have no respect these days. You're welcome. Sheesh. And here's the first time we meet Theo in the any percent. Hey, you. Are you a guest here? Wow, I'm so happy to see another person right now. This place seriously gives me the creeps. There's definitely something strange about it. I'm Wahaha, by the way. Oh, I'm Theo. I'm all about spooky mysteries, but this is getting too real. Have you talked to Mr. Oshiro? I think he could really use some help. Bear with me. Alright, that should be good. He's creepy. He's a creepy old weirdo. I bet he's cleaning out a nook to hide our bodies as we speak. I'm gonna crawl through this vent. It's blowing cold air from the outside. Come on. Mr. Oshiro is troubled, but I don't think he wants to hurt us. He just needs to clean up this mess. I want to help him. That's very sweet, but this is dangerous. We need to get out of here and call an expert on creepy old dudes. We aren't prepared for this. I think I can get through to him. Go ahead, I'll catch up with you later. Man, you're more stubborn than my sister. I thought that was impossible. Take care of yourself. Thanks, Theo. I'll see you outside. I did not do that right.
I think we all worked that one out on this one, Cinaeth, I'll be honest with you. But no, clean up all of Oshiro's laundry problems for him now.
Yep, this is the last one.
And as you can see, this room is looking quite a bit different at this point.
There you are. You certainly have a knack for wandering off. It was tough, but I sorted everything out for you. The Celestial Resort Hostel extends its gratitude for your assistance, Miss Wahaha. Of course, the staff has a mess under control. Oh, sure, yeah. How humiliating. You must be eager to see your room. It's just up the elevator and down the hall. Sure, what the heck. Show me the presidential suite. It sounds lovely. Now's your last chance, Oshiro. Don't lose her now. So we can talk to Theo again here. We don't need to, but I will. just because I want text boxes. It's not really anything story related. He's just telling her, like, why are you still doing this to him? Or why are you still helping him? I'm gonna get out of here. I don't know how I did that wrong, but I got it. We'll take it.
Yeah, can't really fault that one. That went very well, considering that's not in any way how I thought you were going to do it. And I've definitely seen this run before.
Don't mind me.
That is some real nice last-minute backup moves you were pulling there, to be honest.
This is it, Oshiro, your last chance. You already ruined it, making the guests clean up after your mess. She'll never stay. No, she's still here. There's still a chance. The presidential suite is the key. It'll surely impress her. Get it together, Oshiro.
Okay, so I'm going to let you explain the little trick here as well, by the way.
Yep, there you are, Miss Wahaha. Follow me quickly, we're almost there. Alright, so this trick, I'm going to transition first, because I want to spawn here in case I mess it up. This is called Demo Dash, and if I can get it on the first try... Nope.
Wasn't far off there.
Too low. Oh, that...
That's it.
There we go.
That's better. So the basics of Demo Dash is that you are dashing while crouch, which you can't, like you don't do as standard, and that allows you to fit through the tiny gap that is there. I'm not sure how many pixels Cinaeth might be able to tell us.
It's a single pixel. Here we are, our award-winning presidential suite. Truly is the very definition of rustic luxury. I'll stand back and allow you to soak in the majesty. I understand it can be a lot to handle. She sighs. So, what do you think? It's, beautiful. Furniture looks expensive. It's very spacious. The colors are elegant. I can tell you put a lot of work into this. I knew it would impress you. Yeah. Sure. So can I get on the roof from here? You imbecile, you're losing her. Oh, I almost forgot to mention. Valued guests such as yourself stay in our finest accommodations at half price. I don't want to stay. Please, Miss Wahaha. Please stay. Mr. Oshiro, I've already been sidetracked too long. Wahaha, sweetie, forget this loser. Loser? You're in denial, old man. This resort is a dump. No one would ever want to stay here. Someone had to say it. It doesn't mean that. I'm very busy. Please leave, Miss Wahaha. Come on, Miss Wahaha, you heard the man.
And let's just open our own way out.
Where would you be without me? I thought we'd never get rid of him. You owe me one. Add it to the list. Leave me alone. I thought you were so determined to keep climbing. Now, all of a sudden, you're some weirdo's therapist? Why won't you go away? Miss Wahaha, before you go, I need to ask one question. Why would you be so nice to me only to run away? What did I do wrong? Oh, give it a break. You still don't get it? She only helps people to feed her twisted ego. She never cared about you. Shut up. I just wanted to help. You're both pathetic. Pathetic? You only came here to humiliate me? I won't grovel at your feet any longer.
So, as we're seeing now, Oshiro also has a dark side to him.
I timed that wrong.
Ooh. Very nice. And a little bop on a Shiro there. And another one just for fun.
I.
Ooh.
There we go. Of course I died.
See, then again, the thing with these deaths is, like I was saying, in that the sense that though you are dying and you are going back, the game isn't that punishing. It's not out to get you. It's just not out to hand you anything on a plate. PJMX gonna having some doorbell issues there from the sounds of it.
There we go. Mr. Oshiro, stop. I just wanted to help. I've decided to close the hotel for repairs. The second floor plumbing is leaking, the library is in complete disarray, not to mention the hole in the ceiling of the presidential suite. Please, just leave me alone. And that's the end of Chapter 3.
That chapter is just... See the difference in the death straight away. It's such a jump in length compared to the previous two. It's its own little challenge. It's really nice, but chapter 4 coming up.
My daughter just came in to say night to me, so I had to say night to her. Alright, Golden Ridge. This only has, I think, one major text box in it, and then the rest of it is just going through as fast as we can. So this is a good time for donations for whatever else you guys want to push. So here's the one text box coming up. Oh great, you again. Well, 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 I didn't expect to see you up here. I'm glad you're still in one piece. I say you made it through the hotel. Did you meet Mr. Oshiro? Oh, I met him all right. He chased me out of there after I cleaned up a bunch of junk for him. Oh, that sounds like a fun morning. Oshiro's a lost soul, dear. That place is much more than just a hotel to him. Don't make him your project. You know what I think? I think this mountain drove you both crazy. You know, you're not the first person to say that. Maybe you're right. How would I know if I were crazy? The way I see it, the mountain can't bring out anything that isn't already in you. But you gotta be a few crows short of a murder to live up here in the first place, right? What are you even talking about? Oh, I'm just rambling like the old bat I am. Are you ready to give up? I know a shortcut back to your car. Back off, lady. I'm heading for the summit. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference between stubbornness and determination, isn't it? You remind me of myself when I was young. Good luck and mind the wind.
I do always love that laughing animation on that character. But yeah, like Finn said, this level is mostly now just a one big charge through as quick as we can. We are going to see the clouds introduced, which give us a bit of a spring when we jump off them, and also the wind, which, as you can see, is going to push. Ooh. Push back and slow us down in the jumps and the dashes. But yeah, as Cinaeth was saying, this is a good time if we have any donations to go ahead and get those read. So if one of you guys is available to let us know, feel free to jump in and go for that. And if not, it's just another good time to talk about the charity that we're actually doing all of this for.
Yeah, alright guys, so we don't have any new donations that have come in so far, but just want to remind everyone we are definitely about halfway through, well, more than halfway through the entire thing, so we're on day 2, and we've raised $2,435 so far, all going to Write Love Under Arms. So yeah, that's just a testament to the community here. You know, everyone has done just an amazing job of, you know, supporting a cause that I think is so important and so like near and dear to pretty much everyone that's a part of this community, all the runners and things like that. So it's great that you guys have done so much, and there's still so much yet to come. So again, all of that money is going to Write Love Under Arms. Of course, it's a non-profit movement dedicated to presenting hope and finding help for people struggling with depression, addiction, self-injury, and suicide. They've been around for many years already. They've donated more than $2.6 million to treatment and recovery, and granted funding to over 105 unique organizations. So they've been around for about 15 years and have done so much good, and we're just trying to allow them to do a little bit more good. So you guys have been fantastic, so thank you.
Cool. Well, thank you for jumping in, and like we just said, that thank you to everyone who's donated, because that is a fantastic total, especially when we've got, you know, most of another day left. I get thrown off a little bit with the timings. I'm in the UK, and it's, you know, 5 hours behind your East Coast there, so, or 5 hours ahead of your East Coast it is, sorry. But yeah, fantastic effort by the community, guys. So big shout out to everyone who's taken part, everyone who's donated, and especially to the guys organising, because like we just heard, it is a really valuable charity, and it's a really great one to actually get to work with. So yeah, so we're coming up fairly close to the end of this one.
Yeah, this is a really short chapter.
Oh, I hated this room casually.
Yeah, don't mind me while I just, you know...
Like, if anybody's played this casually, you'll see some of these rooms that you'll recognize, and you know you hate those rooms because of just how they were in the game. Like, this is another one for me. I spent a lot of time getting snowballs in the face here.
Like that.
Much like that. Much like that. But, yeah, it's like I said earlier, it's a challenging game, but it's not a game that's going to punish you or try to make you feel bad for having a difficult time with it. It just is a challenge to get through it.
Wait.
The wind is... I mean, it's basically like the water levels of this game. Because we all know the water levels suck. It doesn't matter what game it is or how good the water level may actually be. It sucks, it's just the rules. And you kind of get that with the wind in a lot of these places too.
I dashed too early.
That was unfortunate.
I meant to hold up, and I didn't.
And it's so easy for that to happen. Like, whether casually or speedrunning, that's so easy, because sometimes just it's that slight movement.
All right, chat. This is the most important cutscene right here. The whole reason that this category even exists. I need everyone in chat to help me here. Wake up. Or wait up, I should say. Nailed it! Theo, are you okay? Oof, yeah. Just give me a sec. A gondola. I've always wanted to ride one of these. It looks pretty old, but maybe it still works. I don't see any other way to cross this chasm. Let's do it. This lever looks important. Easy, every time. I was probably a gondola operator in my past life. Do you think this thing is safe? I'm sure it's fine. How did it shake out with Oshiro? You were right. I shouldn't have tried to help him. I hate to say I told you so, but... Yeah. I should have listened to you. You didn't get hurt, that's what matters. The air is so thin up here. I can barely breathe. Okay, if we don't get a selfie on this thing, we're going to regret it. I can't even see the ground through the mist. How high up are we? Less panicking, more posing. What was that? Huh, looks like we stalled out. This is really bad. Maybe if I... Well, that's not good. No, this really isn't good. You cool? Yeah, I just... No, I'm not cool. I can't breathe. You're having a panic attack. Why would you think it's a good idea to ride this stupid thing? Come on, don't take this out on me. Stay with me here. My grandpa taught me a trick for this. Close your eyes. Chat. Close your eyes. Picture a feather floating in front of you. Do you see it? Okay. Your breathing keeps that feather floating. Just breathe slow and steady, in and out.
So I hope everyone was doing their deep breaths in and out there.
See? Easy every time. Feeling any better? I think so. Thanks for helping me calm down. How did you know we'd start moving again? Oh, I totally thought we were done for. Oh my god. Look at this selfie, though. That's the end of chapter 4.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure last year we put not a delay as such, but we actually went out of our way to watch that cutscene then, didn't
Yeah, we did.
I think that was the only one last year, though.
Yeah, that cutscene is why I started running this game. That cutscene spoke volumes to me about overcoming difficulties, about overcoming everything that you deal with in your day-to-day life when it comes to being someone that has anxiety, that can have, straight up panic attacks sometimes. And I can feel where Madeline was coming from with this, and it's emotional. But with that, Chapter 5 awaits us. Let's see what happens in Mirror Temple. Now, Mirror Temple, unfortunately, we're going to be skipping most of Side A, and we're going straight to Side B.
Yeah, it's a really curious thing with this level. it's sorry, let's do the test boxes first.
Oh man, look at this place. Feeling adventurous? I don't know. It looks pretty dark in there. More like a nightmare than an adventure. I'll just take a quick peek, snap a few photos. Place must be ancient. Theo, wait. My Instapix followers are going to eat this up. There's no way this ends well.
So yeah, so with this particular level, the quickest way through Chapter 5 is to go a chunk of the way through this level to unlock the B-side level, and then quit out and go to the B-side level. It's a curious thing, but yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah, it's because the later parts of 5A are actually longer than... Oh, I did that wrong. Than doing all of 5B. Wow, I can't do this today. What I'm trying to do is use this elevator like that.
There we go.
That's called a reverse hyper, and those are not easy, as you just saw. Like, more experienced runners, people that actually run this game all the time, I can name a few off the top of my head. Carrarium is one that I follow. Go check out Carrarium. But there's more text boxes here. Theo, there you are. Wahaha, hey. Why are you inside a mirror? I'm pretty sure you're the one inside the mirror. What happened? Well, I was taking a nonchalant mirror selfie. You know, it's your boy Theo in this ancient temple, no big deal. Hashtag blessed. Next thing I know, I wake up lying on the ground. What does it look like over there? How could I find you? It's, really dark and weird. Wait, something's coming. I'm feeling a strong inclination to run away. Be careful, okay? But yeah, Terrarium's really good at this. Prof Neon, or Neon, is really good at this. Water with Flavor is really good at this game. There's a lot of really good Celeste speedrunners. So if you want to watch someone play this game a lot better and a lot faster than I can, then go check out one of them. I am not very good at this game. Compared to them, like, my personal best in any percent without the cutscenes is like 46 minutes. I think the world record is like 20 something.
And that's one of the things about this game as well, from a speedrun perspective. There's so much room to keep just consistently improve. It's much like something like, you know, the game we're all familiar with there, Super Metroid. It's a fairly decent skill floor, but a very high skill ceiling to go along with it. So, you know, you can start playing the game, you can get some times in, great. But if you really, really want to get good, the levels you can take it to is unbelievable.
Yeah,
so,
it's absolutely insane. I've been following Prof Neon basically take down any percent, and he's going through Farewell right now trying to get that world record, and it's absolutely insane. But this is 5B now, so the music has changed.
I do love this music.
Yeah, this is probably my favorite track in Celeste. By the way, shoutouts to Lena Rain, the person who composed the soundtrack. Be sure to go check Lena out. She's done a couple of different soundtracks that you're probably familiar with. Definitely go buy the soundtrack if you want to support Lena, if you want to support Matt, who made the game. Let's see if I can do this. Nope, I didn't get it.
Too high.
So what I was trying to do there with the pause menu is called Bubs Drop. If I can transition there correctly, basically I skip all this I'm doing over here, right here.
Yeah, our objective is basically to move to the right of that room that we were in, which this is now going to take us, but we could have potentially skipped all of this. But it's probably one of the tightest tricks in this run. Like, I'm sure a high-level speedrunner would probably pick out a particular trick and be like, that's the one that always gives me drama. But I would say that's probably one of the tighter tricks in this run.
Yeah, that trick and the one that's coming up are the two tightest tricks in the game. I thought I was going to die and I forgot to dash. Got it. Alright, I'm going to take a safety transition here because I can screw this up, but I got it.
There we go. And much like the one that we took earlier in a previous level, the safety transition is to make sure that if you do fail it, you respawn as close to that as you possibly can.
This is the other really hard trick because it's basically pixel perfect.
Yeah, so this is basically exactly like those jumps off the spikes that we mentioned earlier where you're doing a little corner jump. This is quite literally that, except with, you know, the spikes running up the wall instead of along the floor. And this is one that I don't think I've ever actually managed to get in my attempt at doing it.
Yeah, this is... So what I'm doing to try and do this is I'm going to line up with the wall here. I'm going to jump off the wall, and that kind of gives me a pixel area that I can be in to get it. I'm going to hold my right button while I'm jumping into it, and I'm going to try and hit another jump button as I hit the corner. I got the corner that time, but because I was holding a direction, I flung myself into the spikes. That right there was what you're supposed to do. I'm supposed to do it higher than that.
Like, this is definitely one of the... Like, again, it's not punishing in the sense that you're not going that far back, but it definitely is one of those tricks where you feel like it's just messing with you.
By the way, that is not required to do this casually. That is a speedrun trick. I just wanted to nail it because, you know, speedruns. But that skips a whole puzzle section in this level that we don't have to do. Alright, so now we're getting sucked into the mirror and sucked into... Wow, I got that whole section the first try.
I'm telling you what, Kaiser runners are furious right now because nobody likes a blind drop in Kaiser. But, oh, that was unfortunate.
Yeah, so I'm trying to do another spike jump here. Got it?
I forget the name of these octopus type dudes.
That's a good question, actually.
But one thing I can tell you about them, they suck.
Yeah, they're not fun. Ah!
And that right there is why they suck.
I'm gonna reset that.
I know within the context of the game, you know, battling is supposed to be all the bad stuff, as it were. But no, I'm sorry, it's these things. These guys are just the worst.
Wow. Okay, we're good.
Okay,
It's a Temple Remix, Mix Master Theo. So, Theo doesn't have a whole lot of lines in this because we're in 5B. Oh, that was bad. Whoops. Get out of here. Alright, we're good.
Oh.
I gotta just stop being bad. Yeah, I gotta grab him first. So this guy can just bully you and knock Theo out of your hands and like...
Just be a general, you know, nightmare, because that is what this dude is.
There we go.
Very nice finish to that room.
Alright, this is the Gauntlet, and the Gauntlet can really mess with you like that.
As you just saw at the top of the screen there, Theo was commenting that this isn't canon, is it? You know, that sort of awareness that this isn't how it's meant to be going down for this part of the game.
Alright, throw. Got it? I'm actually taking a little more time with what I'm supposed to be doing because I'm trying to kind of make sure that I don't miss jumps. Because it's slower to die than it is to take it slow.
Very often the case with any speedruns, to be entirely honest.
Oh, I threw it too far.
I mean, like, I know we don't like carrying Theo through this, but come on, dude. Yo, Speedrunners Arena dropping the raise. Welcome to everybody who's just joined us. We're doing some Celeste of Cinaeth. And I'm Mr. Drive. And there we go, that is the finish to Chapter 5.
Yep. Just to remind everyone, since we're about halfway through the run, we're using the time that's on the game screen as our timer because my live split decided not to work.
Because, you know, live split doing live split things.
Yeah. This is by far my favorite chapter of this entire game. Like, bar none. This chapter right here, chapter 6, I love this chapter. Let's get it done. There's a long cutscene here, so this is going to take a second to read through.
Just to check, is this the chapter, or is this the chapter where the name becomes relevant, isn't it?
The chapter that what?
The file name becomes relevant.
Yes.
Or is it the next one?
This should be where it becomes relevant, yes.
Okay. I'll let you explain it. And
so Theo,
we'll
you're
have
awake.
A moment of silence.
Am I? I'm skeptical. I had a messed up nightmare. Yeah, about that. Wait. Oh, yep. It's all coming back to me now. That actually happened. Thanks for getting me out of there. I'm glad we were in it together. I don't know if I could have done that alone. How long was I out for? It must have been a few hours. Man, what a ride. Tell me about it. Are you okay? I mean, aside from the existential crisis, yeah, I'm fine. What's really going on here? Clearly, this isn't a normal mountain. What's really going on here? I should have told you sooner. Back at the old ruins, a part of me escaped from the mirror. A part of me I'm not very proud of. I swear I dreamt it. You think the mountain made her real? Yeah. She's been haunting me the whole time. She lashed out at Mr. Oshiro. I think she was the reason the gondola stalled out. And she was there in the temple. Why didn't you say something? I wouldn't have gone into that temple if I had known this mountain was capable of. I tried to stop you. You could have mentioned that your demon doppelganger was on the loose. Come on, Theo. You know how crazy this sounds? I didn't even believe it myself. Okay. I understand. Next time, just talk to me, though. I promise I'll believe you. Okay? Thank you, Theo, for believing me believing in me back there, I mean. Believing in you was the easy part. I wish I could have helped. I was pretty useless, stuck in that thing. You actually helped a lot. Honestly, I couldn't have made it without your support. Why is it so easy for you to trust me? Seriously, you barely know me. Honestly, you remind me of my sister. That's adorable. What's she like? Oh, you'd love her. Actually, you might not get along at first, but you'd eventually love her. She's a literal rock star. She's a musician? That's so cool. Okay, she's not literally a literal rock star. Alex is just amazing at everything. She's studying to be a civil rights lawyer. Wow. How do I remind you of her? You both live so deep inside your own heads. Oh. Alex has this amazing internal compass. It's obvious that she'll get where she needs to be. I can just see that in you too. I wish I could say the same for myself. Your sister sounds great. I really remind you of her? Are you kidding me? You're the one who's dead set on climbing this mountain, and you don't even know why. That's classic Alex. I'm just teasing you. Why are you climbing this mountain anyways? You're right, I don't even know why. I just had to get it out of my head. I'm stuck in a cycle. You're preaching to the choir here. I've had many soul-destroying day jobs. Work is fine, actually. I'm going crazy. I can't stop thinking about dumb crap that doesn't matter. My brain fixates on these stupid things that happened forever ago. I should be over them. None of it even matters. And, I mean, this is the message right here, chat. Like, you're struggling with things in a cycle over and over again. I'm good at keeping up appearances, but the truth is I'm barely holding it together. I'm sorry, that's pretty rough stuff. Can I help? You're already helping. It feels good to say it out loud. You don't talk to anyone about it? No, not really. My mom knows I get depressed and have panic attacks. That's about it. No wonder you feel trapped. How do you cope with anything? I drink mostly, and get mad at people on the internet. So this conversation can keep going sometime. We're not going to do that. This is the option we needed to get to. I should get some sleep. Oh, are you sure you don't want to keep talking? I'm tired too, but we have a lot to talk about. Yeah, sorry, I'm really tired. You know what? I want to remember this night. Let's take a selfie. I thought you'd never ask. Cute. You know, despite everything, I feel pretty good right now. Wait a second. Going to reach the summit tomorrow? Don't jinx it. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm ready to put all this behind me. I'll be cheering you on. We should get some sleep. Okay, good night, Theo. Thanks for being cool. What can I say? It comes naturally. So this is any % no skipping cutscenes. We're not getting every dialogue box. That would literally take forever. I think someone has routed that route, and it literally took like 9 hours to run the whole game. Because they literally got every single dialogue box in the game. The Northern Lights are so beautiful. Yeah, they are. Where are we? We need to talk. Okay. I finally understand who you are. You're not my true reflection. I'm not? You're everything I need to leave behind. You're cruel, paranoid, controlling. Why would you say that? No, it's okay. I understand now. I don't need you anymore. So you're just abandoning me? I'm setting you free. We'll both be much happier. You're so stupid. You think you can just leave me behind? You think you can blame everything on me? You think you're above me? Answer me. Calm down, please. Calm down. Breathe, Fahaha. Use the feather. So this doesn't matter what I do to the feather, I can't get it in the box. It's not gonna happen. It looks like it's gonna happen. But trust me, it doesn't happen. You're going to think about a feather to stop me? You're not above me, and you can't climb this mountain. It's time to accept that. Wahaha, what's happening? Well, rip.
This is a pretty accurate depiction of what's happening here.
Alright, so we picked a file name that is unique to Celeste, and what happens is as soon as I hit one of these moving blocks, well, you'll see. Hopefully it works. Yep, it's working.
There you go. That little laugh there, that is all triggered by the file name itself. To be honest, it does make me laugh. I can't deny that at all.
Alright, so I'm going to be pretty focused for a little bit until we see Battling again, so if you want to read donations, but obviously let these guys laugh at us.
And also, just to point out, WJG, that those crystals are what break the falls so that we survive it. I mean, come on, dude. Of course the crashing through them doesn't kill us. That will kill you, though. But yeah, guys, if we have any donations, feel free to jump in and let us know about that. And I think now, with Madeline having fallen back to the bottom of the mountain, more or less being at the lowest point in the journey, I think now's a good time also to get a little bit of a reminder about To Write Love on Our Arms.
Yeah, of course. So we actually do. We just had a recent donation come in about 2 minutes ago from Anonymous. It's a $15 donation, and it says, "Don't forget to count people."
Oh, yeah. So there's something coming up at the end here. We need to count chat. I want to see everyone in chat counting when we get there. I'll let you know when it happens.
Yeah, that will literally be on the final level of the any percent run, so we've still got all of this section to get through first anyway. But yeah, sorry, back to you for a moment.
Yeah, no, fair enough. Again, this is all going to Write Love in Our Arms, which has been a nonprofit movement dedicated to presenting hope and finding help for people struggling with depression, addiction, self-injury, and suicide. They've been around for about 15 years now. They've helped so many people. Again, they've donated more over 2.1 million, 2.6 million donated to treatment and recovery as they grant funding to over 105 unique organizations and counseling practices. All the money going to help people that struggle with again, depression, addiction, suicide, things like that. For people that don't have the means to help themselves. So again, an amazing cause, and something again that I'll always repeat seems that's very near and dear to everyone in this community. So it's great that we can all feel like we're helping people that struggle with this, because we know kind of how it goes in our own senses. So again, thank you everyone for being here. There's so many things you can be doing at any given moment. You choosing to spend your time right here. Dog Pound Expo 2021 Day 2 with a total of $2,450 raised. You guys have been amazing. Thank you.
Like,
all right.
I know, guys, that we've got a full day left, but let's get closer. Come on now.
Right? Oh, hello again. Of course you're here. Calling it quits, I see. No, I fell. It's over. That's probably for the best. The mountain doesn't pull any punches. Yeah, I get it. I wasn't strong enough to climb your stupid mountain. You can laugh at me again if you want. I didn't mean actually laugh. Sometimes you gotta know when to throw in the towel. You'll get over it. You know what? I had a lot of time to think climbing out of this cave, and I'm already over it. That part of me was right. I can't do this. I'll just go home to my sad life and be miserable forever. Clearly aren't over it. Shut up, I know. I don't want to give up, but no matter how hard I try, she sabotages me every step of the way. A lot of kids come here to climb this mountain only to give up. It's a shame that you fell. I was starting to think you'd make it. What makes me so special? I've never met someone so angry at themselves. Honestly, I thought you'd reach the summit just to spite yourself. Gee, thanks. This girl you're talking about, it sounds like she's holding you back. Talk to her. Figure out why she's so scared. You think she's scared? I guess I've never thought of it that way. Stop wasting both of our time and ask her. What have you got to lose? Alright, we're gonna go somewhere special, chat.
Oh, okay.
Ah, I almost had it. There we go. Easy, every time. So this is the development room. Every one of these characters in here represents one of the people who worked on this game.
I didn't realize we were doing dev room today. I like it.
Alright, chat, I hope you're ready. Because we have the best song coming up right now.
I'm probably, for me personally, this was one of the best parts of the entire game. It was so much fun to play through. Like this particular section, it was fantastic.
Wow, am I bad at this game or what? I completely skipped it.
First one too short, second one too long. I mean, like, this one's got to be just right, isn't it? You know, we're Goldilocks in this.
Yeah, we are.
Very nice. Very nice.
I have to be a little careful here trying to go fast because you dash into one of these, you start at the top. Alright. Ready?
Here we go.
Awesome
That's
part
just
of the game.
continuing laugh is.
Looking for me? I thought you were done with me. That was a mistake. I'm sorry. You think you've got it all figured out. You think you don't need me. I said I'm sorry. We need to move past this. You expect me to trust you? You aren't innocent in this either. But I know you're scared. Look, we're at rock bottom. There's no point in fighting. I can keep digging. I could pull us down to the center of the earth. What will be the point? Let's climb out of here. Together. Come close to me and I'll make you regret it. Ready?
This tune is a banger. It is fair. Fair
man.
comment.
Alright.
You know, so I was just saying exactly what you're saying there, Meta, and that's one of the real valuable lessons that I think this game can help some people with. Is that there's nothing wrong with having the negativity, having the self-doubt. It's how you approach it once it gets to you. It's about realizing that part of that, what that is part of who you are, and it's about overcoming it in the right way. Not trying to ignore that you have these insecurities or problems. And in this particular case of Madeline versus Madeline, it's about jumping on Madeline's head as many times as it takes for her to understand that.
I almost had the fast cycle.
This is where the song really kicks in.
Oh, the song gets better, in my opinion.
Oh, but this is. I'm just saying this is where it kicks in. Like this song is one of the ones. Like, don't get me wrong. There's no bad songs in this game, but it's one of those ones that really does stand out as, you know, it's the Celeste track, or a Celeste track, if you know what I mean.
I went for it, I got it. Got the 0 cycle.
Very nice. So that's not an easy cycle to hit, where you just go straight through those 2 little gaps there and you get the hit. It's very common that if you go into that, you're gonna get one of those in the face.
Okay, we get more songs.
That is the downside.
Text boxes. I did you a favor. You aren't a mountain climber. I'm just trying to help you. None of this would have happened if you had listened to me. Alright, let's see if I can do this. This is my opinion, the best part of this song. Come on. I'm going too far forward, that's what's happening. There we go.
Yep.
I'm gonna wait.
I feel like my life would have meant that I would have done things there. But yeah, what I was going to say a moment ago was just that that's one of the things with speedrunning any game that's got a banging soundtrack, is that you just don't get to give a good song enough. I mean, like, you know, prove me wrong if you think I am. That was real close to those pink crystals there.
Don't know what you're talking about.
Dude, swag, that's what it's all about.
And that's the end of that level. A little more text boxes coming up here. Fine. You win. I guess you don't need me after all. If you want me to go away, I'll try. That's not what I want. I need your help now more than ever. Please, let's work together. Work together? You're joking, right? It's okay to be scared. And the only power-up in the game we get.
And an important lesson to be taught there. That by coming to terms with yourself rather than fighting against yourself, you can dash jump twice instead of the once. But yeah, as Celeste said, only power-up you'll get in this entire game. Welcome to the chat, dude, and yes, that is exactly it. Every now and again, you just gotta headbutt your own self out.
How did we do that? If we can climb like that, maybe we can still reach the summit. You still want to climb the mountain? Why would you go back up there? It's good to see you playing nice. Hey, thanks for talking some sense into me earlier. Don't mention it. I'm glad it can still be useful every now and again. Wahaha. Wahaha, you're okay. I ran down to help, but it looks like you're doing fine. Thanks, Theo. Honestly, maybe that fall was what I needed. Is this the part of you that you were talking about? She's like an adorable goth wahaha. Hi. You were right, Theo. I shouldn't be afraid of her. If her and I work together, I think we can still finish the climb. That's so rad. Wait, no. I didn't agree to this. You said we'd talk about things first. You're right. I understand that you're scared. But we both know that this is something we want to do. We have to try one last time. Yeah, you've got this. I don't know. We were so close and then we, fell. The mountain tore us apart. Yeah, that happened. But I have to believe we can put that behind us. I have to believe we're capable of this. It's not a bad idea. It'd still be difficult, mind you. But I'm amazed you got as far as you did, butting heads like you were. I reckon you can make it if you cooperate. Okay, I'll try. Can I help? You already done so much for me. Let me hold your bag at least. Good idea. This won't take long.
And there you go, that's the official end of the chapter.
Yep. And we're one chapter away. This is the last chapter. And chat, don't let that anonymous donator for $15 go away. This is the chapter, and you'll know when it happens. We need to count.
Okay, so this is the final climb. Madeline, battling. Pure badassery, climbing a mountain quicker than anybody's ever seen before. So something else we're going to see in this particular level is we're basically going to see some homage to every other level of the game. So we're going to see a little bit of wind, we're going to see some of the clouds coming back. We're not going to see Oshiro, so don't worry about that.
More Texas boxes here in a second. Or, you know, I can just die.
Yeah, so at the end of the week, at the end of this little sequence here, we're going to have a little chat between...
We're getting the hang of that. If you say so. This mountain doesn't stand a chance. Stop jinxing it. 500 meters.
And so, yeah, so as you can see, we're literally just getting little flashbacks to every level that we've already done so far. We'll just get them one at a time as we go through, and then we get to the final climb, which is... yeah, that's where the count begins, isn't it? It's not in any of the earlier sections.
Yeah, the final climb is where the count begins.
Been too long. I need to get back on this.
That was bad. That's a death.
Oh, that was unfortunate.
That's also a death.
I would appreciate if you could stop killing our hero on the heroic final climb, Cinaeth.
I'm trying, but I'm trying to go fast and going slow by mistake.
But I mean, like I said earlier, this is a game that, while not punishing, not easy.
Oops.
Even as you can see, for someone as familiar with it as Cinaeth is.
Get there in time. How are you feeling? I'm fine. I'm just waiting for something to go wrong. No matter what happens, I'll be right there with you. You know what? It's really scary. I'm starting to believe you.
these still things from the earlier dream sequence. These are still one of my favorite things in the entire game. The little like jelly thing that you dash through.
Yeah, they're one of my favorite mechanics in the game. There we go.
And while I always love the Dragon Ball Z reference, unfortunately we don't get to do the whole "this isn't even my final form" because this kind of is our final form. But yeah. Very nicely done.
Not bad. I'll take it. Nice job back there. Look at you. Miss Positivity over here. You're so supportive. Don't push your luck.
No, unfortunately, like I said, we won't be seeing Mr. Oshiro here, but we will get to see the entire hotel gimmick basically again. Which, again, for me personally, I love this level. I think it's one of the best levels in the game in terms of it just expands massively all of a sudden and gives you so much to do in one level, while still being a lot of fun and very fair.
Didn't get the timing right. That's okay. That's bad.
There we go.
Little shortcut here.
Ooh. Celeste happens, the Parasite Eve universe. No, geez, I love Parasite Eve too, but I think you might be stretching it with that one.
I hope Mr. Oshiro is okay. Why? He's treating you like garbage. Yeah, but I still care about him. And you didn't have to snap at him like you did. Whatever. I mean it. You're way too aggressive. Well, you put too much energy into bad people who will just end up hurting you. Mr. Oshiro isn't a bad person. He transformed into a monster. He tried to hurt you. And now you're defending him? I'm not defending him. I'm on your side here. I'm mad at him too. I might still be in that hotel if you hadn't forced the issue, but I still hope he's alright. Okay. I'm sorry for snapping at Mr. Oshiro. Thanks. It's in the past now.
Of course, as you say, Cheese, that would mean that Celeste happens in the Metroid universe, as we did confirm yesterday that Parasite Eve and the Metroid series take place in the same universe for some tenuously linked reason. Okay, so as you can see, wind mechanic is back for this section. So, snowball in the face, yes or no? Nicely does it. Oh, this is one of what I thought was one of the toughest parts of this level, casually.
Yeah, I didn't move over far enough to...
Actually, do you know what? That makes me think. You obviously saw Cinaeth play this game for the very first time in that blind race against Day2. Is it a bit wild seeing the difference now? If you get hit in the face with a snowball, it's just a reset of the room. It's a death. It doesn't take away dash charges at all.
I was taking risks back there, but I still made it.
Risks, swag moves.
That was a close one. Yeah, I wasn't sure we'd make it. Maybe you're right. Maybe this is too dangerous. No, I was wrong. We can climb this mountain. I've got your back, and I believe in you. That means a lot to me. Alright, second to last section.
Alright, here we go. So this is, as you can see, the Mirror Temple thing coming back. And I don't believe Cinaeth's planning on making any sort of, long thing out of this section.
Alright, let's see if I can get this. Whoops. Alright, go down. First try, let's go.
Very nice.
So there's a puzzle here that gets you a bubble that gets you up there, but I just skipped that puzzle.
Which is good, because that puzzle takes longer than it needs to for the purposes of a speedrun.
Whoops. Wasted both my dashes, but we'll take it.
Okay.
I was gonna try and do the demo dash once, and I messed it up, so we're not gonna try it.
Okay. So yeah, you can get yourself underneath. You can do it with the first one, I believe, as well, can't you?
Yeah,
Or
it's easier on the first one. The second one's harder.
Yeah, so you can do that same demo dash sort of thing that we talked about earlier. And that'll get you underneath those two barriers rather than hitting the switch to get through them. It's not a huge time save, but time save is time save, and it's speed running at the end of the day.
Nice. We'll
Okay.
take that. This is it, the home stretch. You know what this means, chat? We're so close. We're going to make it.
So here comes
Yeah.
the count.
What's wrong? I'm sorry. I was holding you back. I need to learn to trust you. It's not your fault. I tried to leave you behind. And honestly, I've been trying to leave you behind my entire life. I'm sorry. I wish I had tried to understand you sooner. I was too proud or stubborn or something. We wasted so much time and energy. At least we're finally talking about it. Yeah. I'm glad the mountain brought you out. I think we can move past this. If we can climb this mountain together, we can do anything. What if we don't make it? I'd be okay with that. You would? Of course. I'm just glad we're trying. I really needed to do this. I'm finally starting to understand why. Let's finish this. 30!
Okay, guys, here's the count. 30.
$29.
Oh man, don't leave me hanging for Anonymous here.
28. 27.
WJG slightly behind.
26.
26. Nah, so let's make sure he takes his time for you.
25. 24.
It's my fault. You're not behind. I'm ahead.
$23. 22. 21. 20.
10 through this section.
19. 18. 17. 16. 15. And I died. But it's okay. 14. 13. I screwed that up though.
That's cool. It gives the rest of the chat time to get in sync with everything.
Wow. 11. 'Oh, that was bad.
Oh.
10. 9. 8. 7. We're gonna wait. We're gonna wait again. There we go.
Okay,
6.
and now we are in the final stretch here.
Five. 4. I should have dashed.
Isn't that the story of this game?
Three. 2. 'Aw, come on.
Oh.
Say it again. Gonna wait. Oh man. This jump is not as easy as it looks. And
You're
yes, I
not
said
wrong.
that right.
I think Cinaeth's just trying to tease us.
There it is. 1. Ah.
Alright, here we go. Very, very final stretches here for Cinaeth now. Oh,
There it is. That's time. We actually did it. I can't believe it. Wow, so beautiful. Look at how far we've come. By the way, the timer's still going because of the cutscene. I'm glad I got to see this before I. Oh, right. When we leave the mountain, you won't be able to talk to me anymore. At least not like this. Yeah. I know we need to go home eventually, but it'll be scary to lose this body. You still exist, though. You were a part of me before we came here. Yeah, I know. But I'm gonna have to depend on you to listen to me. Even if I can't talk to you in person anymore. I just can't go back to how it was before. Before the mountain. Don't worry, I can't go back to that either. I really want us to work together from now on. I believe you, but I'm still nervous. So, now what? Let's just enjoy this for a bit.
so yeah, GG Cinaeth. Hour 32 on the game is pretty damn good considering the amount of cutscenes we're actually stopping for in that.
Right. Yeah, so Maddie Thorson, Noel Berry, Amora B, everyone that made this game, worked on this game, did anything with this game. Lena Rain, the composer, go check out the soundtrack. If you don't have it already, go get it. If you don't own this game already, go get it. As you can see, this story is absolutely amazing for anyone that personally has troubles or feelings to do with anxiety, depression, thoughts of suicide. This game will show you that you can get over any obstacle in your life if you just breathe.
And if you don't feel like you need, or you don't have those problems, and you just feel like, this is, not story-wise, it's not something that massively appeals to you, go and get it anyway, because this game is just amazing to play. The movement is beautiful, the setup of the levels are all really well designed, the music is fantastic. So yeah, it's definitely pick up this game. It is well worth the money, full price or on sale. And
it's especially worth it on sale. It's only $5 on sale usually.
yeah. We're coming very close now to Steam's Christmas sale. If you got yourself a PC, grab it on there. I'm pretty sure I bought this on the Switch as well as on Steam because it came up on sale on there. So yeah, keep an eye out if you don't have it. Give it a go. It is absolutely fantastic.